man is the last place. You telling me to go to church? All right. Shalom, Israel. With our ISUPK. Start out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. We are under Commander Junior Hanna. We're here to teach the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans the truth of the Bible. All right. My name is Nakar, Officer 500, stationed here in Philadelphia. I'm holding down the class for Precinct Captain Ahmadi Ashar. All right. He'll be coming in shortly. I'm holding down the class. As y'all know, today is Tuesday, Biblical Brotherhood class. All right. So we're gonna get down to it. All right. So boom, boom, boom. That's what I need people to do. Okay. So where we gonna go? All right. We talking about brotherhood. All right, so let's get to some good brotherhood scriptures. You know, in ISUPK, man, we big on brotherhood. All right, we real big on brotherhood. So give you the understanding, all right, of the ISUPK. We're gonna go to Hebrews 13:1. All right, Hebrews 13:1. Without brotherhood, the nation of Israel cannot be. Without brotherhood, a nation cannot stand. All right, it has to be unity, it has to be love, it has to be trust. All right, and for the nation of Israel, we always been big on brotherhood, being able to trust your brother, being able to be there for one another. All right, treating everyone like you want to be treated. All right, even if a brother might not be from where you from. All right, you will still show that brother or sister love and compassion because you are the same people. Okay, so this is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 1. It says, "Let brotherly love continue." All right, let brotherly love continue, man. Let it continue. Okay, always showing brotherhood. All right, a brother might be rude towards you. You might check him, but you always forgive that brother. You understand? You always treating your brothers how you would want to be treated. All right, like in the ISBK, man, we say shalom to a brother that we don't even know. We like, what's going on, brother? You understand? Because we want to let that brotherly love continue, man. But that's something that's been lost. Okay, that been lost. I changed that time. All right, but that's been something that been lost. Okay, in our community, man, brotherhood. Okay, that's why I tune into these classes on Tuesdays. This is where you start really understanding the unity. All right, that you're supposed to have with one another, with your brother and your sister. All right. And let's read this verse again, then we're gonna go to the next. It says, "Let brotherly love continue." All right, I mean when you always show brotherhood. Never stop showing brotherhood. You understand? Never stop showing sisterhood to your sisters because it matters. Okay? That unity, that love, all right, that connection matters because that's how we grow as a people. When you look inside our communities now, we're robbing, we're killing one another. All right, we don't know how to forgive. Oh, I shot your man, so I gotta get even. Oh, you shot my man, now I gotta get even. You know, it's gonna keep happening until there's none of us here. Okay, and beefs been going on in neighborhoods and families for 50 years. You know, when you go look back where the beef started, it started sometime in the 80s because of, some nonsense. Oh, you ain't gonna disrespect me like that. Oh, that's my girl. Whatever the case may be. If we understand, we was taught to always let brotherhood continue and have more love and compassion for your own people than our own enemy, then we'd be in a better position today. But we're groomed to love our oppressor and give them all the mercy instead of our own people, right? We say, well, we can't look at white people like that, but a black person do something wrong to you, they the worst thing in the world. All right. So let's keep going. Verse 2, it said, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers." You always, it might, I give you a prime example, right? It says, not, what it says, be not forgetful. Always remember to love your brother, even if they're a stranger. All right. Entertaining meaning to always being nice. Okay. Being nice, being hospitable. Okay. Having love for a brother or sister, right? For a stranger. Example, a homeless person, right? A homeless person, okay, don't have much. You got $1, $2 in your pocket, give it to them. You understand? Just give them. Don't ask them, or what you gonna do with this money and stuff like that. It's already messed. They already in a bad spot that they have to ask you for the money. Now you're gonna antagonize them. You know what I'm saying? We know that they're gonna buy. They might buy drugs, or they might really want to eat something. All you do is just give them the money, man, because it said, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares." You dig what I'm saying? Like you done. You never know that homeless person could have been an angel that you gave that money to, or that you looked at and laughed. You understand? You looked at that brother and you laughed. You looked down on him or that sister, not knowing that that could have been an angel of God coming down there to test if you really had brotherhood. All right, because that's what the scripture is saying. Always show brotherhood, because you never know when the Lord is going to come and test you. You dig what I'm saying? Like we have to be on top of that brotherhood, but that's how we're going to bring our community back together. That's how we're gonna bring the tribes back together, showing brotherhood. All right, we're not gonna get nowhere. I heard so many black people who try to say, "Well, we gotta buy black and this and that." No, we just gotta get right within ourselves and show everybody else love. You understand? That's our people. That's how you. That's how you do it. You understand? We give money to drug dealers all day, but we still don't love one another. All right. So let's get to the next verse. Let's go to Romans 12 and 2. 12 and 10. Romans 12 and 10. All right. Romans 12 and verse 10. All right. It's the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love. Always be kind to your brother, man. You don't want to be an a-hole to your brother. You don't want your brother to think that that a-hole, man, he just so rude, and that sister, man, she just always gossiping about somebody. She gonna bite your back out. She just rude. She get real smart with the mouth. No, you want the reputation of being a very affectionate and kind person, man. You should want to always love your brothers and sisters, because we all we got. Ain't that what G Money say? All we got is us. That's all we have. Who else got us? The Africans not coming over here to try to save us. The white man not trying to save us. The Arabs and East Indians ain't trying to save us. The Chinese ain't trying to save us. They just want to capitalize off of us. That's all they're going to do. They're going to capitalize off of us. They're going to reap the benefits of our hell. Okay? Hell is not a place that you go. And the afterlife is a condition. All right? And we are in hell right now. They're in heaven while we're in hell. All right? And they benefit off of us while we're in hell. All right? Verse 10, it says, be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love. Then we just read that in Hebrews chapter 13, where it says, talks about that brotherly love. It's there again, because that's what the Bible is all about. It's not a white man's book, it's a black man's book. It's a Hispanic, Native American man and woman's book. This is our book, and it shows us how we have it shows us the game plan on how to come back together. All right, coming back around this book, circling this book, letting this book guide us in life. All right, because this is God guiding us. We read, we learn, we do what He say do, and that's how we get things in order. That's how we get that brotherly love, man. Or we don't have it because we not allowing this book to surround our life. We thinking that this is a white man's book. It's a black man's book. The protocols in it shows us how to shake off the any kind of oppression that we might have been under and how to get back on our feet. It shows us how to get back on the Lord good side. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, y'all. Think somebody at the door. 1 second. Yo, I'm back. All right, so many people be checking out their school, y'all. They be amazed on how I look from the outside. You know, it's just a journey coming in. All right, so let's read again. All right, Romans chapter 12, verse 10 says, "Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another." Man, prefer your brother, man. You know, you should want to prefer your brother. You should want to love your brother. You should always want to be there for your brother, man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you should always want to love your sister. Like, literally, G Money said the craziest thing. He said, "Yo, we have. Okay, we are the only ones on earth that have not near protection over them, over when it comes to a nation." You dig what I'm saying? Like, as a nation, we are the one that nobody cares about. That everybody benefit off of us. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we build everything, keep everything going, and we get nothing really in return. All right, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? The truth is these other nations cannot survive without us. All right, these other nations cannot survive without us. Why do I say that? A lot of people might say, "Oh, you crazy." We the ones that are. It's the Mexicans that runs those plantations. All right. Um, the Negroes and the Hispanics, Native Americans, we the ones that are the construction workers, the ones that is putting in that work. All right, we do the work that nobody really don't want to do. All right, you think that these chain food restaurants can, you understand, operate without us? You think that hotels can operate without the Hispanic women being in there cleaning up those rooms and those black women cleaning up those rooms? Nah, it won't last. It won't last long. They white people listen. Let me tell you, our oppressor cannot do the work that we do. All right, when they try to do the work that we do, they huff and puff. Okay, they huff and puff, or they got to be high off of cocaine to do it. Straight up and down. Anybody that knows how it goes, white people is going to sniff cocaine to match an Israelite um, uh, endurance. Okay, to get on that level, you got to be high on something the white man believes. All right, and here's the thing, right? This next scripture that we about to pull is so heavy because what I was just saying to y'all, I had to go to it, and I'm like, well, I'm talking about it. Let's prove it in the scriptures. All right. This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. All right. That's what we're going to read. Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. All right. We are that nation that is not desired. All right. The Lord is telling us, man, y'all always going to be the nation that nobody is going to have, like nobody is going to have your back. All right, because they all know who y'all are. They know it's not good to have you in power. It's good to have you beneath them. Because if they have you beneath them, then you will serve them and make their empire amazing. Okay, because of the gifts that we've been born with. You dig what I'm saying? They know that if we start serving the Lord, then they'll lose everything. Because we're no longer be working under them. Okay, we start coming together and enduring to make sure our infrastructure is better than theirs. You dig what I'm saying? We would be serving the Lord. We would not celebrate none of their holidays. Their holidays are gonna go down the drain. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be bad. Hey, you know, go. Sorry about that. You understand? We us coming together would be amazing. All right, and right here it says that old nation not desired. I told y'all that the Africans ain't going to save us. The Africans ain't going to save us. White people ain't going to save us. Asians not going to save us. No, nobody is going to save us. Nobody even likes us, even when we built this whole world. We put together this whole world. Whatever black people invented, Hispanic Native Americans invented, it makes the world go around. A cell phone, black people was the reason why we got cell phones. All right, this table being together so structured and the nails and the way how it was used, it's because of black men. You understand? I can just olives, okay, olives. It was the reason why that's here because Mexicans was on that field. You dig what I'm saying? Like I can keep going. All right. We are the nation that's not desired, but we are the one that create the world. We're the one that make the world go round. Let's say it better like that. I don't want to say create, but we influence the whole world through music, through art, through culture. All right, through everything. But we are not desired. They will love our music and still call us a nigger. All right, because they don't care about us. But we don't understand that. We don't understand that because in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 it says that we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. All right, we had to come to the grounds of understanding what this Bible is really saying. Like yesterday, I was on Clubhouse having a conversation with these females, and they were saying, "Well, the King James version, I don't like the King James version because of whatever they think in their mind is King James, not knowing that King James was a black man." And you want to take the history part of it, okay? We get the historical records that they found of the Hebrew corresponds correctly with the King James version. Have you ever read Hebrew? They said no. So I said, well, how would you know the translation is accurate? And they didn't know because one, they're lesbians, right? And God is against women being lesbians. So we're going to choose the lifestyle that best fits us. You dig what I'm saying? I'll hold right there, yo. 1 second. Come. All right. So back to what I was saying. All right. We're the ones that make the world go round. All right. The Lord chose us to be a special people. Okay. And what we have to understand is coming back to the laws that God gave to us, the Most High gave to us, man, is going to benefit us. And today we're going to be breaking down more about breaking down these brotherhood scriptures and understanding how important brotherhood is. All right. In the black community, Hispanic Native American community. So I'd say, right? All right. With that being said, I'm gonna pass over to priest and captain. I'm Aisha. Right. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Shalom Yahweh Shema Al Hashem Yahweh Shai. What's going on, Israel? All right. Of course, we know tonight is the Brotherhood Unity class, right? If anybody have any questions or anything, I give everybody a couple minutes to go ahead and type it in. All right. All right. Is anything going on in the news? No call anything local? Uh, I know right now that Will and Jada situation. Oh my God. So bad. Oh my God. Future actually, he didn't show brotherhood to Will like everybody else has been trying to show support. Like, he basically said, "I don't want to hang with Will. I want to hang with Jada." Right, God, yeah, that been trending, right? You understand me? And they even posted it. What's the name of that thing on Instagram? That's really popular. Bazaar was on there. Shade Room, right? Yes, the Shade Room. They posted it on there, and of course, man, that goes to show, man. Will Smith is married to a whore, man. You understand me? And whores, right, don't have no conscience at all. All right, Faz, get me Leviticus. Give me Leviticus on the 21st chapter and verse 7. Listen, you hear about this whole thing, man, with Will Smith and Jada Pickett, right? Number one, what Will Smith should have done the first time she slept with August, listen, he should have put her away. You understand me? Will Smith should have left that whore alone, man. And she ain't the only one. You understand me? When you look at blacks and Hispanics and First Nation man and woman, right? Like how the Lord said in Hosea 4 and 6, we are destroyed for lack of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Where now we as a nation just got done celebrating Halloween. You understand? We got women dressing like whores, acting like whores. You understand me? Why? Because we lack the real knowledge and wisdom of this Bible. And a brother like Will Smith, man, listen, I feel for the brother, man. You understand me? That brother needs this, man. He needs this knowledge and this wisdom. Why? So we can realize that we are a better nation of people. And we ain't supposed to be taking anything from everybody. Will Smith, you understand me? Same thing when it comes to, black men and black women can't get along, can't, love one another. Like how the Lord said and on the Bible. Our daughters in this place called America have become whores. And our men have become weak-minded men that will do anything for unconditional love. Unconditional love is going to destroy us as a nation of people. Knowing that real love is an action, man. You understand me? And that whore don't love Will Smith. How you know she don't love Will Smith, man? Because of her actions and the things that she do, the things that she say concerning that brother, man. Read what I call for, please. Leviticus 21 and verse 7. Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 7. Mm-hmm. They shall not take a wife that is a whore. Read that again. Come. They shall not take a wife that is a whore. Oh, all right. So now this is the law, right? The law is saying they shall not take a wife that is a whore. Now, how will you know if a sister is a whore or not? Right? Go ahead, Nicole. So like I said, are you saying Like, how would you find out?
Right. How will you know? How will you find out? Absolutely. Go ahead.
Well, you will get to know her.
Yes. Yes. You're right. But it's one word that I'm looking for. Time. Time over time. You understand me? You'll know if a sister is a whore over time. Now, of course, if you meet a woman, right? We all know Jada Pickett is a whore. She a hoe. She a slut. You understand me? Almost a rich prostitute. All right. She'll have sex with anybody to fulfill her own lust. Right. Now, if you meet a woman, right, and if you don't take the time to really get to know that woman, then how will you know if she's a whore or not? How will you know if she's bipolar? How will you know if she's schizophrenic, man? How will you know if you don't take the time to really get to know somebody? See, the problem is in America, right? Give me Romans 8 and 6. Hold on Leviticus. I'm coming right back there. The problem with us living in America is that we don't have wisdom. You understand me? We wonder why we out here with all these diseases and all that. Number one, we don't understand that men, you ain't supposed to marry whores, and women, you ain't supposed to be giving your body away to multiple men according to the law. All right, and not according to my words, but according to what God said in this holy book. All right. The problem is in America, we have a hard time fighting our flesh and our lusts and our own desires. And because we have a hard time fighting these things, we fall. And we fell every single time. You understand me? Read Romans 8 and verse 6 out.
Come. It's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 6.
Uh-huh.
For to be carnally minded is death.
Read that again.
Come. For to be carnally minded is death.
Now, what does it mean to be carnally minded? To mind the things of the world. To only care about your flesh and your own desire, man. Jada the Pickett and Will Smith are dead. To be carnally minded is dead. Listen, if Will Smith wasn't carnally minded, man, he would have left that bitch alone. You understand me? The second she went out and she slept with another man. Listen, August wasn't on the first one to call. You understand me? He was just the first one publicly. You understand me? That they made it known of. You know a whore, man, by her countenance, man. You understand me? And how she dressed and what she do and what she say, right? Right fast. Do me want to cut the heat down just a little bit, please. If you don't mind, go ahead, Warrior.
If I could, sir.
Uh-huh.
The demon that dwells in every relationship made Will think about committing suicide.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You understand me? That's what a whore can do to you, man. Like the Lord said, a whore is a deep ditch, man. We're gonna get that in Proverbs as well. You understand me? A whore can destroy your life, just like how evil men can destroy, good women lives. You understand me? It's a way of life that we need to learn. You understand me? And without this book, we are a whorish nation of people. We serve other gods and philosophies. Just got done, celebrating Halloween. You see grown behind men and women dressing up in costumes. You got to be kidding me. Grown men and grown women. And then you got the audacity to say that it's for the kids. It's about the kids. It ain't about the kids. It's about you and your own desires and your own filthy lust, man. Which is why when you read the book of Romans, right, the Lord says to be carnally minded is death, which is why we are spiritually dead in this place called America. Let's read on. Go back to Leviticus.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
Read that again.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
Read it again.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
See that? That's a commandment. All right. Now, of course, you may have one sister, right? She may be a whore. Have sex with multiple men. Then you may have another sister, and She got a cigarette problem, or she got, a marijuana problem, man. Now, some things can be worked out, but a woman being a whore, man, that's rough. You understand me? That can have you, having suicidal thoughts, like that brother Will Smith, man. Which why the Lord gave us laws and statutes and commandments to prevent us from ourselves. All right, so we won't destroy ourselves. Which why He's telling us here, "Thou shalt not take a wife that is a whore." If you know she's a whore, how you know she's a whore? She dressed like a whore. Phone always beeping, tons of men, texting her all day, and she just got a text, multiple men. How else you know she a whore? Because you gotta go through her phone. Why do your woman go through your phone, black man? Because she know you talking to other men, right? That ain't rocket. Not men. It's a lot here. Women. She know you're talking to other women. You understand me? Which why she goes through your phone. So if you're going through your woman's phone, right, in the car, why would a man have to go through his woman's phone? Go ahead.
Because he get red flags. He know that she up to something. He's like, yeah, I don't trust you.
Right, exactly. He is going through her phone because he knows she's a whore.
Right.
It's a vibe. You understand me? It's a vibe that whores give. Just like it's a vibe that drug dealers give. It's a vibe that Christians give, and it's not a good vibe. You understand me? You don't want to have to live your life going through your woman's phone. God damn, what kind of life is that? You gotta go through her phone every 10 minutes to make sure she ain't talking to Andre. What the hell is going on? Which why the Lord gave us this law, man. Thou shalt not take a wife that is a whore. If she's a whore, don't even go nowhere near her, man. You understand me? Find yourself a woman that you don't have to check behind her. Everything she do. You understand me? Read that again from the top, brother.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 21, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore. All right? Plain and simple. Drop that. Get me, hold on. Bear me 1 second. We're going to stay in Leviticus for a minute, all right? If anybody have any questions, go ahead and type it in. Give me Leviticus 19, the 19th chapter, and let's start at 29. All right, Leviticus 19 and 29. And once again, these laws that we read out this Bible, it goes to show that there is more than 10 commandments. All right. When you actually read the Bible, there are over 623 commandments in this book. Now, the majority of the commandments would be in Deuteronomy, Leviticus, the first 5 books of the Bible, Numbers, Genesis. You understand? You'll find the majority of the laws, right, that was set in place so we won't fall, so we won't want to commit suicide, so we won't, bow down and serve idols and, dress up for Halloween and talking about we love God. I mean, we know Halloween is a satanic holiday that have absolutely nothing to do with the Father. Read what you have, Leviticus 19 and 29.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
Do not prostitute thy daughter.
Read on.
To cause her to be a whore.
Now, how do you prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a whore? Go ahead.
You offer her up for sex in exchange for money.
Exactly. You can't do that, man. Pimps, right? This is a law against pimps, man. You got pimps out here thinking that it's okay. You understand me? To set up the clientels and, they go up in the hotel and meet the woman. Because, Jada Pickett, man, she was molested, man. You understand me? I can almost guarantee you, man, somebody defiled her, man, when she was young. You understand me? And now most women like that, now, not all, right? But most women, when I say most women, I'm talking about the people that's in the world, the woman that's in the world, right? They don't know how to love a man. You understand me? Just like how men in the world don't know how to love a woman. When it comes to love, man, we got to think about brotherhood, right? We got to think about sisterhood. When Christ says, love thy neighbor as thyself, he's saying treat somebody how you want to be treated. Now I can guarantee you, if you got somebody selling drugs to your mother, and then you sell drugs to their mother, you understand me? You ain't stopping the curse. You love somebody as yourself, meaning you wouldn't want somebody to prostitute your mother or your sister. Then you shouldn't prostitute somebody else's mother or somebody else's sister, knowing that we are in poverty. You understand me? And we are in captivity, and we have went through complete hell in this place called America. Read that again from the top. Let everybody know where you are.
In the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29. Mm-hmm. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore. Mm-hmm. Lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
Now, what's another way you can cause a woman to be a whore? You black men. When you having sex with these women and you leaving them, you are going to cause them to be a whore. Why? Because she gonna need a man. Women need men, just like how men need women. All right. That's why the Lord created Adam and Eve. He didn't create Adam and Adam. All right. I hope you understand what I just said. The Lord created Adam and Eve. All right. Not Eve and Eve. Not lesbian and lesbian. Not gay and gay. Right. The Lord created men for women and women for men. That's how He created life, man. You understand me? And we, according to the law, you cannot leave your woman if she's not a whore. Now, if she is, she may be a little crazy in the car. You understand me? She may flat your tires here and then. But goddamn, how long did you know crazy? How long did you know her? A couple weeks, couple days. Maybe if you'd have gave it some time, then that little, that maniac would have came out. Go ahead, Warren.
If I could, sir, I was speaking on this earlier in Clubhouse. Like, I be on Clubhouse just,
right.
Teaching on it, and the sister, it became like a conversation of gold diggers and stuff like that, and good man and bad man. I was like, listen, I was like, you can avoid all that if you just take your time. Don't try to change man. Man gotta be ready for you. You know what I mean? And she was kind of lost for words. She's so used to dudes, they not saying, I hold off from giving up the bottle. Give it a break. You know what I mean? Get to know them. I was like, you don't get to know a lot out of somebody. You just give it time. Right. And you just ask the right questions.
Exactly. Listen, it takes about 6 months to a year, right, to really get to know somebody. Now, what you don't want to do, right, give me the hardest deceitful above all things. All right, you know what I want. I think it's in Jeremiah, right? Well, any man or any woman, right, what you do not want to do, you don't want to just marry somebody over lust, right? You ever heard somebody say love at first sight? There is no such thing as love in first sight. All right. I don't know who the hell created that, who the hell made up that, but there is no such thing of love in first sight. But there is a such thing of lust in first sight. You understand me? In most marriages today in America, you can look up the statistics yourself. They don't last. They do not last. They normally every 2-3 years, and now you go get a divorce. Why? Because marriage is honorable in the sight of God. But we don't understand what marriage is. We don't understand that we need to be patient with one another. Someone's like growing up. Right? You don't jump from a 3-year-old to a 21-year-old. Life don't work like that. You understand? We go from 3 to 10 to 11, 12, 18, 20, 21. You understand me? Life is like that. You learn. You understand me? Now you can learn through inspiration and joy, or you can learn by bad experiences, right? And you have tons of children out here that don't have a father, tons of sons that don't have a mother, man, that don't have both parents in the house. You understand me? Every house need a mother and a father. But if we can't treat one another how we want to be treated, then how can we think we're going to have a successful marriage? Most marriages fail, right? because either one of the spouses are selfish and only care about themselves. To serve the true living God, you cannot be selfish. You understand me? And like I was saying earlier, most marriages are just lust. Knew one another for probably a month. Months, lucky. I'm highballing that one to call. You understand me? And in some cases, after a couple of dates, it's like, damn, you got 3 dates, and now she, now he ready to go, do what? I don't gotta tell you. And now she's ready to go just give her box to that man. You don't know him. You understand me? And we cannot make decisions off of lust. Think about all the babies, right? Those 450,000 babies dying a year. Somebody asked me, "Hey, what's going to happen in the kingdom? Is there will it be child support in the kingdom if a man ain't going to take care of his own baby?" Let's you want to know what I told that brother, right? Or that sister. I forget who asked me at the time. It was a brother or a sister, right? And I told him, right? I said, "Listen, in the kingdom of God, that man and woman is going to be together forever. There won't be no baby daddies in the kingdom. It won't be no baby mothers in the kingdom. It won't be no child support." You understand me? Barakatah Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah. Why? Because that man and that woman is going to stick together forever. So now that child, that son or that daughter won't be broken because he have a father and he have a mother. You understand me? And we are building that in the ISUPK under Command and Jeniana. Get me what I call for now on Jeremiah, please.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9.
Go ahead.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
Read that again.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
Now, what is the heart, right? The heart is the mind. So now the mind is deceitful above your eyes. You understand me? The mind is deceitful above all things. How you know the mind is deceitful? Some of you think you're talking to yourself. You ain't talking to yourself. You think that voice is your friend. Okay? That voice is not your friend. All right? Think about, years of paying child support, years of being a single mother. Why? Because maybe you made a decision off of lust and you thought it was of God at the time. You thought. Why did you think that? Because the heart is deceitful above all things. You understand me? Some things you may think is right is not right. We think smoking weed is right, but it's not right. Not according to God. Why do I say that? Because the Lord said, "An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire." You may think it's okay to love all people and push the Gentiles can be saved, but that's in your mind. You may think you're gonna be with this woman forever, even though you only knew her for 2 weeks. God damn, the hell you fall in love in 2 weeks anyway for? The hell is going on with us, man? 2 weeks you falling in love, right? Think this is going to be your wife forever. This is going to be your husband forever. Not knowing that y'all should have took time. You understand me? It takes time to get to know one another. And knowing this Bible, right? This Bible was given to us so we don't make the same mistakes as our ancestors, man. You understand me? Read that again from the top.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 9.
We're at Jeremiah 17 and 9. Read.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
So your mind will constantly lie to you. You understand me? Constantly try to get you to do something that you know you should not be doing. The heart is deceitful above all things. Think about your mind, right? And imagine going to a dumpster. Okay? That's your mind. Your mind is filthy as hell. Why did I say that? Because the Lord just said it. The heart is deceitful above all things. Your mind can lie to you over and over and over and over again. Your mind be lying to you saying, "Oh man, this sister can't stand me." She ain't do anything to you. What you talking about? Oh, that brother just don't like me. Every time I come around, he always looking at me funny. She always looking at me funny. She always making subliminals on Facebook about me. God damn. Maybe that's just your mind talking to you, sister. Maybe that's just your mind talking to you, brother. Please.
If I could, sir, I remember I had to tell me and a couple brothers there to tell this brother, like, God not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's not talking to you. Like, he's not going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
And, in his mind, and what was going on upstairs in his head, he believed God was talking to him.
Right, exactly. And let me just assume he's in the world. There you go. Right, exactly. And that's almost every Christian. Hey, I have a personal relationship with God. What is that personal relationship? You're asking that. What is that personal relationship that you have with God? God damn. Seem like everybody talking to God. What's his phone number? I'd love to talk to him. Is it 484? We in Philly. So the 215-267. What is it, man? I'd like to talk to God since everybody is just talking to God. The mind, the heart is deceitful above all things. You think you're talking to God, right? But really you got some spirits talking to you. Some evil spirits that's lying to you. That's trying to deceive you. That's trying to get you to prostitute that woman. That's trying to get you to leave your man, black woman. Those thoughts are deceitful according to God. Let's read on, please.
And desperately wicked.
And what?
Desperately wicked.
See that? Desperately wicked. Read on.
Who can know it?
Who can know it? Who can really know what's going on in your mind? How can you know what's going on in somebody's mind? You know, Nicole? It's a way to know. How will you know somebody want to play basketball? Go ahead.
You'll see that's what they like to do.
Exactly.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Here you go. That's what I was looking for right there. They talk about basketball all the time. How you know somebody is about their money? Go ahead.
They talk about it.
Talk about money all the time. How you know if somebody is filthy in their mind? Just listen to them. Listen to what they say. It's going to come out. Listen, every evil thing that is going on in somebody's mind, if you, like the Lord said in James, right, be swift to hear and slow to speak. You understand me? If you want to know if a man is evil or not before you give him your body, then you take time and get to know the man. You understand me? Don't just be texting talking about WYD. What you doing? Goddamn. You got to get to know somebody, man. You don't get to know somebody by not asking them questions. If you want to know if that woman that you plan on marrying have been molested, have been raped, right? Maybe she's bipolar or she has some type of mental illness, then you have to seek what's in the mind. You understand me? Since we know that the mind is desperately wicked, who can know it? Let's read on.
God. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
I, the Lord, search the heart.
Read that again.
I, the Lord, search the heart.
See that? I, the Most High, the Lord, will search the heart. Give me Proverbs 6 and let's start at 23. The Lord going to search the heart. Meaning what? He is going to really watch you. Watch where you go, what you do, who you hang around. How do you act when you are around other people? When you're around people in the world? What are you doing when you're at work? You understand me? The Most High God is going to search the heart. He is going to search the mind. The Lord is going to try you to see if you are a worthy son or daughter or not. He will search your mind. So knowing that the Lord will search the mind when it comes to being in a relationship in marriage, right? Knowing that marriage is forever according to God, right? Then should you want to search somebody's mind, ask them questions, ask him questions, ask her questions about life, about what they've been through, their past experiences, not to be sure, but to make sure you ain't going to get yourself, and put yourself in hell for eternity, for a life period. All right, go ahead, Warrior, you got it.
If I could, sir, like what you're saying is heavy because that's what I tell people all the time. It's a way because they like Kat and Cesaria, they had some sister on the show, and she was like, hypothetically speaking, I got a friend, right? We all know it was her, and you know, they was breaking down to her like basically she was saying that oh he might game me, brothers be gaming females and it'd be hard to try to resist it. It's like no, you need to first
So you saying that's what she said? She said brothers be gaming the sisters.
yeah,
Go ahead.
they fall for it. The real thing is they explain to her in a nutshell. One, you need to get yourself right before you try to get into a relationship.
Exactly.
Like you need to know what to ask, and like you mean it's almost like you're in an interrogation room. You know what I mean? Like you ask them questions, you might do something to test what they do.
Right.
Like, let me say this.
Right.
Let me see if they going how they going to react.
Now, if I could too, it's lucky to cut you off, brother. But everybody been talking about these red flags, right? Give it some time to see the red flags. Right. Got that? Give it time. Give it a month. Give it 2 months. You're like, oh yeah, I ain't trying to be that greedy, bro, man. She's greedy as hell. She's selfish. Or maybe, I don't think I can be with him forever. Maybe not. You understand? You don't see the red flags because you don't give it time. You gotta be patient. Now I know after a while, you understand me, your body start talking to you. You understand me, that box start talking to you, and that you know what start talking to you. You gotta not make a decision off of lust. You understand me? When we come to serve the Lord, man, like Christ said, those that come to serve me, you must deny yourself. You understand me? Number one, when you come up in here in the ISUPK under command Jenny Yohana, man, we have a rule, man, a 6 month to a year rule. Why? To prevent broken marriages, man. You understand me? And knowing how serious a marriage is, you got to take the 6 months to a year to get to know somebody. That takes time. You understand me? Read what you have again from the top.
Sir. Book of Proverbs.
Yes, let me get Proverbs 6 and 23.
So book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
So now, how you make sure you don't make no mistakes in life? The commandments of God need to be a lamp. Now, when I say a lamp, I'm not saying literally like a light in your mind. I'm saying like how light, they are bright. The commandments need to be that loud in your mind. They need to be that loud talking to you in your mind when you are at the club. You understand me? When you out, when you at the slavery, when you at work, the commandments of God need to be the main important thing to you. Much more important than money, much more important than your husband, much more important than your wife, much more important than your kids. You understand me? The commandments need to be a lamp, that brightness inside of you. So okay, my kids want to celebrate Halloween. But I ain't gonna let my kids go through the fire of Molech. Like the Lord said, we shouldn't do that. I ain't gonna let them bow down to idols, man. I ain't gonna let them dress up and go out and ask for candy from strangers, man. If the commandment of God is not a lamp, then you are dark. You understand me? And we are in darkness in this world, in this place called America. Let's read on.
If I could, sir,
Go ahead, come on with it.
what you're saying is heavy because, like, a lot of women, they say, I tell them, yeah, sex is marriage. A lot of brothers and sisters, I say, sex is marriage, or a man can have more than one wife because God said he can, and they automatically they go to the mindset of, well, what if I get into a relationship with this person? What if, like, and everything just go downhill? Like,
I got
well, the burden is, if the law says, if you lay down that person, you're bound to that person until death.
Hey, exactly. So it's like, to them, they start thinking of reasons how it may not work.
Right.
You understand me? Even that, right? That is how our minds are trained. Whereas, like, we think about failures, right? Then naturally completing the task.
Right.
You understand me? Now, can you imagine as you talking to those sisters, right? And those sisters or brothers, and you telling them about marriage, right? How God said sex is marriage. Imagine if they turn their minds to, okay, let's make it work. Then it may not work. You understand me? Which while the Lord is saying the commandments need to be a lamp.
Right.
You understand me? Instead of looking for a way out, because the way out is darkness. Okay, and I'm telling you that right now, if you want to be a man with like 10 baby daddies, this homosexual garbage that's going on today, you understand? You got men with men. How the hell you got a man calling another man his baby daddy? What the hell is going on in America, man? This place is disgusting, all right, in the sight of God. Or you're going to be a woman. Oh, yeah, I'm his mother and I'm his daddy. What the hell is going on, man? That stuff, it happens when the commandments of God are not as important to us like they should be. Let's read that again from the top.
God, the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light.
See that? The law is the light. The law is the way of life. Read on.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Meaning you need to be corrected. All right. Don't ever look at it, like a brother is, personally trying to offend you when he's correcting you, man. Correction is how you can improve yourself. You need instruction. Men need to follow Christ. Women need to follow men. The children need to follow their mother and their father. Everybody need instruction. All right, fast. Give me 1 Corinthians. Hold what you have. I'm coming right back there. Right? Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. All right, get me that, please. And let me show you, right, the order in the Bible that the Lord set in place, man. All right, read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3.
We're at 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Go ahead.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Read that again.
But I have you know, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
See that the head of every man is Christ. What is the head? Like somebody that's the head coach, right? Somebody that is in charge. Somebody that has authority, man. Right. Read that again from the top.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
See that? The head of every man is Christ. Meaning men can't just do what they want to do. You're a man, you ain't supposed to be gay. Who the hell said that was okay? You're a man, you ain't supposed to sell drugs. You ain't supposed to smoke drugs, man. The head of the man is Christ. You want to look at how Christ lived his life, and he ain't get high. He ain't serve no other gods. He damn sure ain't dress up on Halloween.
Right.
I don't know what's going on, grown folks. Men, women dressing up in costumes. God damn, what the hell is going on with us, man? If you a man, you ain't supposed to follow your own will. You ain't supposed to marry who you want to marry, man. Number one, how you know you shouldn't marry who you want to marry anyway? Look at all your baby mothers. Look at all those diseases you caught in the past. Look at all those women you've been with, but you ain't with now. Then maybe you shouldn't listen to yourself. Because the head of the man is Christ. And men, we supposed to follow Christ and do the things that he have done and do the work of the Lord. Let's read on.
I got to appreciate what you just said, sir.
Go ahead. We'll get it right after this one. All right. Matter of fact, go ahead and read it right fast, quickly.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding.
Here you go. Perfect, man. Perfect. Now, of course, you trust in the Lord by not trusting in yourself. All right. Let's get that straight. Let's understand that. You can't trust in the Lord if you listening to yourself or you going where you want to go or you just drunk every day, you alcoholic. You just high all day 24/7 running away from reality. Listen, people that smoke weed on the car, they run away from reality. They run away from bills. You run away from your marriage problem. You run away from your problems you have with the kids. You run away with all the problems you have going on at work, man. There's only one way to overcome your goddamn fear, and that's to face it. And drug addicts, man, listen, man, y'all don't face reality, man. You understand me? Why? Because as a nation of people, as a society, as God's chosen people, the Israelites, we lean upon our own understanding, and we don't trust in God. Read Proverbs again, what you just read out.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in the Lord with all thy heart.
See that? With all thy heart. Read.
And lean not unto thy own understanding.
She may look good to you. I know. It may feel good. Hey, he may seem like he's the one, black woman. Don't lean upon your own understanding. Don't do it. You understand me? And I tell you this out of love, man. You understand? You know how many mistakes we have made, man, as a nation of people? Not knowing this, not knowing marriage, not knowing that we shouldn't listen to ourselves. Right. How many marriages we have destroyed? Right. Women, like Jada the Pickett, destroying men destroying their righteous black women by not dealing with them righteously. That's because we listen to ourselves. To serve God, we cannot continue to listen to ourselves. Which is why the Lord saying, listen, trust in him with all thy heart and lean not upon thy own understanding. Was there any more on that?
Verse 6.
Go ahead.
Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him,
and
he shall direct thy path.
See that? Acknowledge Yahweh. That's his name. All right, just like how they asked on the time of Moses, oh, what's his name? Man, why did God choose you? Listen, God chose men that obey him. Okay? And like how the people question Moses, man, that's the same thing they do, man, with on the ISUPK. Oh, y'all ain't of God. Y'all ain't the prophets of God. Look at our marriages in the Israelite school of UPK. And look at the world marriages. Have you ever heard of what is these statistics on Israelites molesting babies? I'll wait. Go ahead, Nicole. Donut. But it's high when it comes to Christians. Think about it like this, right? Who murdered your cousin? An Israelite or a Christian or a Muslim? I know. Who raped you? An Israelite or a Christian or a Muslim? Who molested the little boy in church? An Israelite or the Roman Catholic priest? Come on, man. We're talking about the words of God here. And his words is instruction, leadership, guidance, man. So you won't continue to make the same mistake. But it's insanity if you don't do something different. Read that last line again.
Come. And he shall direct thy paths.
See that? And the Lord will direct your path. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. And now this is how the Lord direct our paths, man. By giving us order. All right. And giving us instruction and ways to live our lives. Read 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Come. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
What?
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
See, that's his path right there. That's the straight path. All right? That the head of every man is who?
Christ.
See that? I'm not the head of myself. I can't listen to myself. God damn. I can't say, hey, I'm my own authority, because that wouldn't be of God.
Right.
What is of God is written in the book of God, right, which is why it's called the Holy Bible, the separated Bible, man, written for the Israelites and the Israelites only. All right. And when it comes to our order, right, in this book, the head of every man is Christ. Let's read on. Go, you got it quick. Go ahead, please.
Like, this verse is so heavy because it proves even more that what the Lord said, he like things in order and decency.
Here you go. I am not the author of what?
Confusion.
Here you go. You understand me? The Lord is not the author of confusion. But all things shall be done decently and in order. All right, that's in the New Testament. Let's read on.
Come. But I have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
All right, so the head of every man is Christ, meaning Christ is the man authority. Read.
Come. And the head of the woman is the man.
Read that again.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Oh, man, I can't. What? What you telling me? I got to obey, huh? God damn. Listen, the Lord said the head of the woman is the who?
The man.
Is the who?
The man.
The head of the woman is the who?
The man.
Man, and he is your authority, black woman. Which is why you should take time before you give your body to somebody. Because when you give your body to that man, you're saying, you are my boss. You understand me? And you ain't going to tell me you want him to be your boss after knowing him for 3 weeks. You barely know the man. You don't even know his name. All right? All you know is D. I got there. You don't know his first name. You know his own last name. Listen, do they still look people up? Like, you don't know if he was a child molester, if he had assaults on his record, if he'd been in and out of prison his whole entire life. Well, you may want to take time to get somebody's name and look them up before you bring them around your goddamn kids. Okay? Because that man that you give your body to, he is your boss. And like how you listen to your manager, black women don't have no problem listening to their managers, man. Listen to your supervisor. But a man you give your body to, you can't listen to him. Goddamn, that's a shame, man. That's a goddamn shame. You understand me? If you can listen to your supervisor and you ain't touching him, you ain't close to him, but your man, you are close to him. You understand me? The head of the woman is the man. You got a man that's telling you, man, listen, we ain't doing Halloween no more. I don't care if the kids want to do it or not, but we ain't gonna do it in my house. Why? Because in my house, man, we're gonna fear the Most High God. Then, as a woman, you should listen to that man, because that's a righteous man right there. Now, of course, every man is not righteous. All right, every man is not righteous. Which why in the ISUPK, right, under commanding Jenny Ahana, what are we doing, Nakar? Go ahead. Yes. What else are we doing?
Keeping the law, sir.
Yes. What else though? We are training men to be righteous men.
Right.
You understand me? Like how we are training women to be righteous women. You understand me? Get me in the Apocrypha right fast.
Come.
All right, we're gonna go in the apocrypha right quick. If anybody have any questions on the book of, hold on, bear with me 1 second.
If I could, sir.
Go ahead, come on with it.
Again, sir.
Uh huh.
Me being in the truth, it helped me be able to be a good husband. 'Cause I didn't know how to be a good husband, you know, really, because I was taught it,
Right.
but I didn't really grasp onto it in the world.
I understand.
So coming into the school, I was trained how to be a leader. One, to get myself right, come be a leader, and then how to have responsibility,
Right.
and the importance of brotherhood and how you treat other people. So learning those things, I also learned how to be a good husband. And I now in a relationship, I know, let me treat her with respect the same way I would want it.
Here you go.
You know,
Here you go.
stuff like
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's brotherhood right there.
right.
You understand? I mean, that's sisterhood. Listen, it goes around the book. Get me on the book of Ecclesiasticus 26 and we start at 22. And that's why brotherhood is so important. You can fight every evil thought that's in your mind, right? Or every demon that's trying to get you to do something wicked if you treat somebody how you want to be treated. You understand? You can fight every selfish, greedy demon that is inside of you if you can treat somebody how you want to be treated, right? And now, when we read about Christ, right, Jesus dying on that cross, being crucified so we can serve the Most High God in righteousness and in truth. And so the Lord can have mercy upon us and not kill us, man, but so we can live and have everlasting life. Why do you think Christ died on that cross? Because he would have wanted somebody to do that for him if he was on the other side. You understand me? And that is brotherhood. How you know you shouldn't just talk to people how you want to talk to people? Do you like how your manager talk to you? How your supervisor put you down and talk to you like you ain't nothing? And then you go home and you pissed off, but yet you go talk to your woman like she's nothing? Or you go home and you talk to your man like he's nothing? When you are offended how your supervisor is talking to you, but yet you come home and do the same thing to your spouse, the same thing, then you ain't treating somebody how you want to be treated. You don't want your supervisor to talk to you like you are trash or garbage. You want him to talk to you like you a human being. Like you're a woman, you're a sister, you know what you're doing, you ain't dumb, you ain't slow. Well, you shouldn't talk to anybody else like they ain't nothing. You understand me? Like they just a scumbag. Go ahead, warrior.
If I could, that's the Lord's daughter right there. She a princess of the power, man. So definitely, man, you want to love her and treat her with respect. Also, they ain't never get love before in their life. Majority of the time,
they don't know how to love, Nicole. You understand me? Think about it. Why do you think we all celebrate Halloween? That's what we were taught. That's why when you think about the kingdom of God, right, it won't be difficult, us keeping our statutes and laws and commandments because we will be taught it. Which why the Lord said in Jeremiah or Isaiah, I believe, right? The Lord said we won't have to teach, know ye the Lord, because it will be planted inside of you like how Christmas was planted inside of you. The Passover will be planted inside of you. Also, for you brothers out there having sex with sisters and leaving them, right? Will you want somebody to have sex with your mother and just leave her? Or your little sister? Or your daughter? You got daughters, right? Right? You got a 15-year-old, you got 16, you got 21-year-old. Will you want a man taking your daughter and have sex with her? And then after a month, he's tired of her and then go ahead and leave her alone? Then if you don't want nobody to do that to your daughter, then you shouldn't do it to somebody else, man. That's life. You can fight every filthy, disgusting lust If you can treat somebody how you would want to be treated. Read Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 23. Oh, I'm sorry, 26 and 23. All right, let me get that, please. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Start at 22. So like, bear with me, Warrior.
Sorry, sir.
Go ahead, you got
it. Ecclesiastes chapter 26 and 22.
Go ahead.
And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
Go up to 21, please, if you
Oh,
don't.
God. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 26 and verse 21. So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified, having the confidence of their good decent. Verse 22.
Go ahead.
And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
See that Jada the Pickett? She is like spit, man. Listen, if I'm Will Smith, I'm gonna leave that bitch alone. All right, she committed adultery. All right, you shouldn't take a woman back that had sex with somebody else anyway. That's in the law. All right, we can get into that later. All right, you cannot take a woman back. All right, I don't care how many kids y'all have together. If a woman commit adultery, if she do any sexual act, all right, with a man or a woman, you are to leave that woman alone, man. You understand me? Read 22 again from the top.
Verse 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
See that? A harlot shall be accounted as spittle. The problem is, Nicole, whores are looked at like they are just the thing around. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. You understand me? Why the hell do you think these sisters out here dressing half naked? Because men love it. You love to look at it. Say it again.
Sex sells.
Here you go, man. You get my point? We love it. All day, 24/7. And that's why they come out there dressed like that. Why you think on Halloween they came out there dressed like whores? Because they know you're going to be driving, but this going to be, ooh, who's that? God damn, you about to get into a whole accident, man, looking at that slut. When the Lord said, listen, a whore like Jada Pickett, man, these whores out here, star, that you think they call her star for because she is famous. Everybody that has something. God damn. Man, what happened to the days? It's like you want a woman that ain't do anything with nobody. No call. God damn. It's like you men want sisters that been having sex with multiple men. How can you even breathe when you are inside of that? Knowing that you could possibly get a disease. Herpes is real, Chlamydia, AIDS, HIV, those diseases, they are real. The Lord is saying, listen, man, the day is coming, right? A harlot like Jada Pickett, she will be counted as spittle, man. That's nothing, man. You understand me? You put trash where it belongs. In the goddamn garbage, man. Read that again from the top.
Verse 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
A harlot, that's a whore. A whore should be accounted as spittle. Read.
But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
See that? Married woman is a tower against death to her husband, man. If she's strong, man, you go from, feeling weak, man, you get a good woman. I'm like, oh, man, I see you, brother. What's going on, man? God dang, you put on about 15 pounds. I know. Yeah, I know she feeding you so you don't get another woman. I know. Oh, man, I'm sorry. They won't say that in the car. Listen, you got to get on your own diet, man. You know, man, you on the spices and all that, man. You understand me? A righteous woman is a tower against death, against her husband, man. That's a married woman. That's a woman that you don't got to go through her phone all day, 24/7. Right. You don't got to be watching, what she doing on Facebook, what she's saying, or she talking to Dre and Ant. God damn. Let's read on.
Verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
Now, this the thing, though, right? A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. Most of you sisters out here have wicked men because you are wicked.
Right.
You understand me? A wicked woman is given to a wicked man. Now you may think you're so righteous, but you're not righteous. Like how most men think that they are righteous, but you are not righteous. When it comes to being righteous, right, you must obey the commandments of God. You must have brotherhood, man. You must have a conscience towards God. You must obey God. Now you may say, "Yeah, I was a good woman." No, you wasn't a good woman. You had sex with multiple men. All right. You allow your children to go out and celebrate Halloween. How many Christmases you celebrated? Good woman. God damn, you say you're a good man, but you out here selling drugs, but you think you're good because you giving out turkeys on Thanksgiving like Nemo Brown. But you're a good man. You're a good man because you're selling drugs, but yet you paying your mama bills and you paying your bills off of that drug money. You think you're a good man, right? Listen, let me tell you what the Lord said, man. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Some things may seem right to you, but if you don't change your life, then AIDS is waiting for you. If you don't change your life, then that gun and that bullet is waiting for you, man. The end of that is death. Read that again from the top. Let everybody know where you at, please.
Come. In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
See that? Will Smith is so hurt, right? Well, Will Smith don't know he's wicked, man. You understand me? Y'all know Will Smith, man, got put on the map, man, because he played some homosexual act when he were younger. You understand me? We out here smoking all this weed, doing all these drugs, and we think we're so righteous, right? No. Wicked men are for wicked women. You ever notice why drug addicts are with drug addicts, Nicole? Because both of them are wicked. Right. You understand me? A wicked woman will always be a portion to a wicked man. Let's continue reading.
Come. But a godly woman.
But a what?
A godly woman.
See that? But a godly woman. Oh, a woman that ain't open up her legs, for every man that's going to take her on a date and make her smile, you dummy. All right. But a godly woman is a woman that's not going to send her children out on Halloween because she loves her children. And that COVID variant, you understand me? The super COVID-19 special. Hey, that's what I like to call it on the call. The Most High God is superb, boy. You understand me? And his curses ain't no joke. But a godly woman, she ain't going to send those children out on Halloween. She ain't gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, knowing that the indigenous people, man, went through hell, First Nation man and woman. But a godly woman, read that last line again, but.
Come. But a godly woman.
But a what?
A godly woman.
A woman that obey God, that obey the voice of Moses, man. That obey the priests and prophets of the Lord. That don't obey herself. Read on.
Come. Is given to him that feareth the Lord.
Read that again.
Come. But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
See that? A godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Listen, you wonder why you're so righteous, but you can't get a woman? Let me tell you something, brother. It's because those women out there ain't for you. They are unrighteous. Now, if you were unrighteous, then you would have sex with them. You'll marry them. You understand me? If you were unrighteous, but you are not unrighteous. So now a godly woman is given to a godly man. Don't be out here chasing these whores, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't be chasing. What the hell are you chasing for? Your next baby mother? That's what you're chasing? God damn, you listen, are you chasing a child support case? What the hell are you chasing, man? Some tail that's gonna last for a week, maybe a couple months, man. Then she tired of you and she move on to the next man. What the hell are you chasing? Listen, don't you men be out here chasing these unrighteous women, man. You understand me? If you are a godly man, then a godly woman will be given to a godly man. You be patient, man. Go ahead, warrior.
So like I said, it's a whole new term now they call it. It's called simping.
You
And
said, say it again.
simping.
Simping?
Go
ahead.
ahead. Like it's simple. Like you
Simple.
simp.
I
It's
got
like basically you a dude that cowers under a woman and try to get her approval. The brothers and myself, we running because we in a clubhouse heavy. We run into a lot of those brothers, and literally females said it's all right if he steps. And I said, see, brother, that's what you want on your jacket, brother. Like, stand on your toes, brother.
God, listen, man. I know, brother. You understand me? When the Lord said we destroy for lack of knowledge, he wasn't lying now. You understand me? It's like now we think simple is the way.
Right.
Oh, okay, all right, man. She got a little mouth, but I can deal with that. Yeah, hey, yeah, you can deal with that right now until that mouth turns into a disease, and then that disease turns into you know what. You understand? You gotta be careful, man. That's why the Lord gave us laws and statutes and commandments, man, so we can watch over one another. All right, let's read on. So now the Lord said, a godly woman is given unto a godly man. Read that part one more time.
But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
See that? If you fear the Most High God, then He will give you a righteous woman. Just you gonna have to wait. All right. All right, you can't be, being impatient. All right, you be patient in the Lord, like any father, he know what his children need. Okay, let's read on.
Verse 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame.
See that? A woman that's always lying. You lying about your hair color. God dang. You lying about what you ate last night. What the hell is going on? A woman that just can't be honest. And once again, this also goes to show, right, how the Lord said the mind is deceitful above all things. And if you take time to see those red flags, you're like, listen, it ain't no way in hell I want to deal with this lying ass nigga. It ain't no way in hell I want to deal with this lying behind woman. You understand me? Go ahead, mighty man.
So, if I could, was just saying this heavy because it was a sister, that I'm cool with, and we used to talk, but we on and off, and like recently she told me she was like, yeah, I had to stop talking to this guy. Now, mind you, I could have got her, but I felt bad because I saw the red flags. But I let her think that she swerved me. So she goes.
Right.
She's talking to this dude, right?
Right.
Dating him and stuff like that. And she winds up telling me that, yeah, this dude had a whole nother life. He was lying about this and that. He had a whole life, like legally married and kids.
Now let me ask you a question. How long did it take for that to come out?
It took having intercourse in it no more than 2 months.
See
less than 2 months.
Listen, man, less than 2 months. God damn, take your time.
Right.
Listen, it will come out. Listen, if you fear the Lord, let me tell you something straight up. You'll be listening to these bros, and you're like, God damn, I can't do it. I can't do it. You listen. You may go on one date, right? You chilling, you eating, man. You having a drink here and there. You like, why is I'm even here? Like, goddamn, it's just like as you just listen to somebody, you're like, oh no, it ain't no way in hell. Now, this is the thing though, right? Having the commandments of God, you can protect yourself by saying no. Can you imagine not being in the truth and just not caring? Just having sex with anybody you meet off the street. Diseases, man, are real. And the Lord created diseases, man, to punish us, man, for the iniquities, man, that we have done, that we are committing every single day in America. Now, a lying woman is just a shame. You understand me? She's a shame to her husband. She is a shame to her society. Let's read on.
Verse 24, a dishonest woman contemneth shame. But an honest woman.
But a what?
honest
See
woman.
that? But an honest woman. You don't gotta question her all the time. Because you know she ain't a snake. So many snakes out here in America, man. I'm gonna tell you, brothers, man, be careful, man. You understand me? You don't want a snake, right? A snake that's gonna bite you. Same thing for a woman, man. I'll tell you the same thing. You don't want a dishonest man. You don't want a unrighteous man. That thing that's between your legs, man, is precious in the sight of God, and it should be worth more than a ring. You understand me? You have some of these sisters out here. What's more important than you, your body or a wedding ring? Hey, I'd be surprised on the car, but the majority of them say a wedding ring. God damn, can you catch a disease by putting on a wedding ring? Can you give kids by putting on a wedding ring? No, children come out the womb, man. It comes out the womb. Your body should mean more important to you than any materialistic thing, man. You understand me? When it comes to serving the true living God of Israel. And that's why in the ISUPK under Commanding Juliana, we teach men how to value black women. You understand? I mean, we teach women how to value themselves, man. You understand me? Don't just give it up to any man that's gonna take you out on a date, that's gonna give you a couple dollars, man. You want to learn how to be a righteous man and a righteous woman that will serve the Most High God in truth and in righteousness for all the days of your life. Let's read on.
Come. But an honest woman will reverence her husband.
See that honest woman? Listen, you don't gotta worry about anything, man. She gonna be standing for you, man. She ain't gonna lie on you. She ain't gonna be a big, teller. She's just lying about everything, every goddamn thing coming about her mouth. Let's read on.
Come. Verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Read that again.
Come. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Now, what's a shameless woman? A shameless woman is a woman that don't feel no shame about coming outside half naked.
Right.
A shameless woman is a woman that don't feel no shame about showing her body on TikTok. You understand me? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Read that line again.
Come. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
So now there is a good shame, it's a good shame to want to cover yourself up. You understand me? When you bending over, you pull your pants up to make sure there ain't nobody looking at your tail, man. That's a good shame. But goddamn, you bend over to go grab something, you got half your pants falling down. Nobody want to see all that. Listen, I had to tell a sister today, man, I'm at the slave. Listen, I don't want to see all that, sis. Cover yourself up, man. Captain Marquardt said it the best, man. Cover your funky behind. God damn. Cover yourself up, man. You're better than that. You're a daughter of Zion. And you men don't honor, unrighteous women, man. You understand me? The Lord said a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. What's a female dog? A female dog is a what? Is a female bitch. Okay, you women don't like to hear that. But goddamn, you got homosexuals calling women bitches all day. Hey, bitch this and bitch that. Dang, you don't say anything about that. But yet your man call you a bitch, you don't like it. Why? Because you don't respect his authority, man. You don't respect anybody that have authority over you. And that's the problem. That's why we are destroyed. The Lord said a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Read that line again, please. No sweat, the water.
Verse 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
See that? You got a shamefaced woman? Man, she watch what she put on herself.
Right.
Man, she watch what she say. Man, listen, she feared the Lord. Let me get Proverbs 6. Let's go back to 6 and 21. And once again, that takes time. It takes time, man. You got this whore Jada Pick out here, man. She a dirty old whore too. You understand? I mean, she's an old witch. Most whores out here are witches and they don't even know it. You a witch. You understand me? That broad, man, she is a whore and she is an old witch that been around for a very long time. Most of you sisters out there are witches too. You just don't even know it. You understand me? But it's okay because you come up in the right place. You understand me? To get cleaned up, man. Right? And like King David said, man, clean me from my iniquity. Black men and black women. We need to be clean from our filthy minds and from the things we do every single day. We need righteousness. We need why you think we needed to be baptized on John the Baptist, man. We needed to be clean. We needed to clean ourselves from sin. Well, now the Spirit of the Lord gives us baptism, man. We can clean our minds spiritually, man. Wash it, be brand new. You understand? They always say, yeah, you come up inside the truth, you'll be brainwashed. Okay, brainwashed from what? The lies that we were taught. Who the hell taught us Christ was a white man? You need to be brainwashed. Brainwash just means your mind need to be clean. Stop thinking about those little girls, you pervert. You don't do that. You understand me? Your mind need to be clean. You got to clean your mind and repent. Why? Because the kingdom of God is at hand. Read Proverbs 6th chapter and 21. No, I'm sorry. Drop back down to 23. Read 23 from the top.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
And the law is light, man. You want to know how to avoid traps? You obey the commandments of God. You want to know how you avoid unrighteous men? By taking your time. You want to know how you avoid unrighteous women and being stuck with them for the rest of your life? Listen, 18 years, that's a long time, Nicole. That's 18 years. You got to learn a lesson. You got to learn that lesson. And then you learn to not make the same mistake by obeying the commandments of God and by not making a decision off of lust and your own sexual desires, man. Let's read on.
And reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Go ahead.
Verse 24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman.
Now, what's a strange woman? A strange woman is a woman of another nation.
Right.
And also a strange woman would be a woman that was cut off from Israel because she disobeyed God. You understand me? So when you read strange woman in the Bible, right? Well, at least in the book of Proverbs where we are right now, right? A strange woman is a woman of another nation or a woman that is a whore, right? A woman that's a thought. Man, what's some other words they call them now, man? Thought. What else? Go ahead.
A slaughter.
Slaughter. What? He said slaughter. God damn, I never heard that. He said slaughter. God damn. What else, man? What else they call them now, man? God damn. Listen, it's been a long time, man, but y'all get the point, man. God damn. Listen, the Lord saying to keep thee from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, a whore, or a woman that's not of your nation. Let's read on.
Verse 25.
Go ahead.
Lust not after her beauty in thy heart.
Now, this is how you don't make that same mistake that you made before. Read again nice and loud. Let everybody know where you are. Please.
We are in the book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse 25.
All right, we have Proverbs 26 and 25, right? Go ahead.
Lust not after her beauty.
Read that again.
Lust not after her beauty.
Lust not after her beauty. Now, does that mean you can't look at a woman? Children come from lust, obviously, right? So now, what does the Lord mean when he says lust not after her beauty? Go ahead, Nicole.
So like, sir, this is what he's saying all night.
The microphone is on, right?
Sir.
All right. I believe so. Just double check it for me right fast.
It's 12, sir.
We good? All right. Go, you got it, mighty man. Go ahead.
Lust after a woman's beauty Meaning that your main focus is on her appearance.
Exactly. And that's how most men make mistakes. You only pick a woman because she's bad. Let me tell you something, brother. You know that body ain't gonna be like that forever.
Right.
You know, after a couple kids, you know, 3, 4 kids, you got stretch marks. Hey, I know some of you brothers like the stretch marks. A little bit with y'all. All right. I like it if I caused it. Salakia. If I caused it, then I can bear with it. All right. Bear with me, y'all. All right. So listen, right? The Lord is saying, lust not after her beauty. Black men, do not just pick a woman because she looks good. All right. That's vain. Like the Lord said, beauty is vain. But she that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Let's read that again from the top, verse 25.
Verse 25. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart.
Meaning your mind. Second, you see her, damn, I want to tear that thing up. Damn, I want her. You even ask if she had a man or not. You even ask if she talking to anybody. Why not? Because you do not care. Because your mind is so consumed over your lust. Now your lust, and you don't understand it, right? But your lust have overtaken your body. You understand? That's why you're about to get into a car accident looking at that half-naked old whore. You understand me? That old slut that ain't worth anything anyway. The Lord saying, listen, lust not after beauty and thy heart and your mind. Don't just pick a woman because of her beauty and how she look. Read.
Come. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart.
Go ahead.
Neither let her take thee with her eyelids.
See that? Don't look at those eyes too long. Boy, oh boy, I know. They got the long eyelashes now. Nicole. Come on, man. These are the daughters of Zion. Got those long eyelids. They look at you with those buttery eyes. They like this, Nicole. Listen, don't let the eyes trap you, all right? Listen, you better turn your eyes. You understand? You know she's looking at you like that for a reason, brother. Oh yeah, she like, oh yeah. You don't know woman be plotting too. You understand me? She's sitting there looking at you and you don't even know. Well, she already imagined the kids y'all about to have. Imagine the big house y'all about to have and the dream husband I've been praying for, I've been looking for a very long time. Listen, be careful. Now, once again, it may be of God, but give it time. Give it time. It takes time. Okay? Nothing happens overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. Egypt wasn't built in a day, man. You understand me? Children ain't born in a day. Like life is all about taking time. Take your time, right? Being able to overcome being molested, being raped, that don't happen in a day. It takes time. It's a process. You gotta talk to a psychiatrist. You gotta go to your sessions. You gotta take your medication. You gotta take your pills. And after a while, you get tired of it. And you're tired of it. And you're tired of it. And before you know it, when you 10 years down the road, you telling the next man or next woman that you can do it because I've done it. It takes time. It ain't gonna just happen overnight. Even a woman meeting a righteous man, it takes time. Meeting a righteous woman, it takes time. Adam was chilling when he met Eve, man. You understand me? The Lord just broke Eve to Adam. Adam like, oh god dang, I got me a rib now. He wasn't expecting that. The Lord made it happen. Be patient, black women and black men, and let the Lord, let Yahweh make it happen, man. Like the Lord said, trust in him and with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Trust in the Lord by being patient. If you ain't patient, then you're going to marry somebody you ain't know. And now you regret it for 18 years. Or you regret it because now you are a single woman. You ain't trust in the Lord. Trust in the Most High and be patient. Wait on him. All right, let's read on.
Come. Neither let her take thee with thy eyelids.
Yeah, those eyes want to get you, brother. I know some of you brothers want to get got. I don't get it, Nicole. God damn, you got some brothers saying, trap me, child support me. tie me up and do this. God damn, you brothers out here, man. Y'all sick, man. What the hell is going on, man? What the hell that happened to our men, our righteous men, man? You understand? We're supposed to be leading the house, leading the woman, leading the kids, and yet we can't even be led by Christ. We can't even follow Christ and do the things that He wants us to do. Read on.
Come. Verse 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man has bought a piece of bread.
Read that again.
Come. For by means of a whorish woman.
By means of a what?
Whorish woman.
See that? By means of a whorish woman. Go ahead.
Come. A man has bought a piece of bread.
See that? A man is brought, man, to a piece of bread. Meaning she's taking all your money. Right? I know the pleasure was good while it lasted, but now it's over. She on the phone with her girlfriends. Oh yeah, that child support about to hit Friday. Oh yeah, that child support. Oh yeah, man. We're gonna get this with his child support money. Now you brought to a piece of bread, man. You understand me? Low. Why? Because man, you done dealt with some woman that you had no business dealing with. Period, man. Let's read on.
Come. And then the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
See that? The adulteresses, man. They hunt. Meaning what, man? Go seek them an NBA player, man. Hunting for a precious man. A man that have some money. Man, what's that brother, man? I forget his name. NBA player. You know how I'm talking about, right? Go ahead.
PJ Washington.
PJ Washington, man. Man, what she left from the second she had the baby? Go ahead.
She was already they got married and all that.
Got married and all that. PJ Washington. And how much child support is he paying now? Go ahead.
She denied the claim of 200,000 a month.
Hold on. She denied the claim.
She denied the claim.
Now, are you saying she denied the claim because she wanted more?
No, she denied the claim that the media said it was 200,000, but she didn't deny that he was on child support and that she's still getting a nice chunk. And the issue was DJ Academics interviewed her, and he asked her, "Well, is all that money going to go straight to the kid?" She was like, "Yeah, it's going to go to the kid." He's like, "So you ain't going to buy no Chanel bag and nothing like that." You can see the demon.
Right.
Girl, you better say.
She
wanted to say,
lying.
I'm about to ball out.
She lying.
Right.
You understand me? Of course, behind closed doors, come on, $200,000 a month, even if it's $50,000 a month. Forget about, even if it's $20,000 a month. Come on, man. You ain't going to tell me you ain't going to spend a dime on yourself, man. What's the point, man? Brothers, man, you be careful, man. You be careful who you lay with, man. You understand me? Because she will hunt for the precious life. You understand me? Let's read on.
And the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Verse 27. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned?
Listen, you understand that dealing with a whore is you playing with fire, man. You got fire in your bosom, man. What the hell you think gonna happen, man? If you lighten yourself up, you're gonna burn yourself. Now, what do we call that today? A disease, right? You burn it. All right, this is right out the Bible, man. Listen, you play with a whore, man, you are going to burn yourself. That's like you playing with fire. Okay, you think she love you and all that. Well, you don't even know, man. She's a slut and you knew it anyway, but you did not care. You understand? We come over here and change your life, man. Like the Lord said, a man cannot marry a woman that is a whore. You understand me? Let's read on.
Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned?
Playing with fire, brother. Don't do it. Unless you want to burn yourself. Go ahead, play with fire if you want. Playing with whores, or are you playing with fire, man? You're playing with fire. Read on.
Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned?
See that? Listen, you play with a whore, man. You're going to burn yourself, brother. Read on.
Verse 29. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever touches her shall not be innocent.
See that? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, okay? This is talking about a snake. Okay. This is talking about a man. You know this woman is dealing with somebody. Okay. Now she may not be married. Okay. She don't know what marriage is. You do. Okay. So you know she have a boyfriend. Or you know she have a friend. Friends with benefits. Come on, you know how it works, man. Right? We grew up, man, from Bethlehem, Judea, man. We grew up in the hood, man. South Philly, Chicago, New York, Harlem, man. Can so he that goeth into his neighbor's wife. Number one, if you a man and you having sex with a woman and she belongs to somebody else, that is unlawful, man. It is evil. It is it is disgusting in the sight of God, and it is the most unrighteous thing that any man can do, man. Like the Lord said, love thy brother as thyself. Well, you want somebody to lie down with your wife? Then if not, then you should lie down with somebody else's wife. You see how life works, man. Life is as simple as that, man. You treat somebody how you would want to be treated. Read that again from the top. Let me know what verse you at.
Come. We're in the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 29. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever touches her shall not be innocent.
Whosoever what?
Shall touch of her shall not be innocent.
See that? If you touch a woman that belongs to somebody else, you will not be innocent.
Right.
All right, you're gonna pay for that. Literally, too. 18 years of child support. Literally, you will pay for it. Or, you know, that nigga come up in there and shoot you in the head and kill you, man, for being with his woman. Drop down to verse 32.
If I could, sir.
Please.
Real quick. And it's so crazy because the Lord made it so he made a white man say, yeah, now somebody, you know, that man come in that house and blow both of your heads off. He get a lesser charge because
listen. Exactly, man. I forget they call it a passion something. I believe passion crime.
Right.
All right, if I ain't mistaken, I believe they call that a passion crime because you didn't have sex with his woman and she committed adultery, and now you kill him and you get less time because it came out of passion. You don't know, man. The Lord put a spirit on him to kill you. You understand? You know how many men that's in jail today in a car over some filthy whore? Some filthy whore, man, that these brothers want to fight for and die for and get tattoos over and all that, man. Listen, it was once upon a time, man, a whore would be burned to death. Just like how a pimp today, right? You're going to dare try to prostitute the daughters of Israel? You'll be burned to death, man. You'll be stoned to death. Why? So people will know to not live like you.
Right.
You understand me? And it was a righteous thing during the time of Israel, man, when they paid for their crimes right there. You understand me? If it wasn't a death penalty crime, then of course you'll go before the Lord with a turtle dove or, you know, a sacrifice with the lamb, with the bull. Now, Christ being our last and the final sacrifice, man, now we know in the spirit what God wants us to do. And we do it and we obey it in peace and in righteousness. Let's read on.
All right.
Drop down to verse 32, please.
So verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
Read that again.
But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
Whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. Let me get Matthew 5 and verse 17. All right. You can grab the prayers on because I want to wrap it up in a minute. Okay. If anybody have any questions online, go ahead and type it in. All right, I'm about to wrap it up in a few minutes. All right. Go ahead. Yeah, grab all. No, just grab all the prayers so you have them. All right. Yeah, if you got them, you good. All right, throughout it. Now, why is the Lord saying, he that committeth adultery lacketh understanding? Because you don't understand the law. You understand? You got broken men, broken women in the Christian church that's committing all types of abomination. You understand me? All types of sin that's inside of that church, man, which is the house of Satan. Okay, and you lack understanding. Now, what understanding do they lack? Read Matthew 5 and verse 17.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Think not that I come to destroy the law.
Read it again, nice and loud.
Think not that I come to destroy the law.
This is what we lack. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. What do think not mean? Don't think, right? You think Christ came and died so you can keep committing adultery? So you can keep having sex with multiple men, black women? So you can keep having sex with whores, black men? Read that again from the top. We have Matthew 5 and 17. Read.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
That's what Yahweh said, man, through Christ. He said, think not that I am come to destroy the law. The laws of God are not done away with, man. You cannot be with a man, black man. You cannot be with a woman, black woman. Black man, you cannot deal with a woman that belongs to somebody else, man. The laws of God are not done away with. Let's read on.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets, man, what Moses told us. The things we can eat and the things that we cannot eat. The things that we can celebrate and the things that we cannot celebrate, man. Christ saying, listen, I didn't do away with that. Why would I die for nothing? Why would I die to do away with the laws? Why would I die to do away with Moses and the prophets that taught the laws to the people? Read.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Shalom. That ain't rocket science right there. You understand? He said, I am come not to destroy, but to fulfill. When you fulfill something, you completed it. Right. He came to complete the law, man. We have any questions before I wrap it up?
No questions.
All right, no sweat. With that being said, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Nakar.
Give that priest a powerful hand for a good class. All right. So ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it after 6 months. If a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Titles is a commandment. You find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, 8 through 10. My Asherah will be 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Pre-fund free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like. Upcoming holy convocation will be the feast of dedication on calendar, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. That started on Sunday, November 28th of this year, for 8 days. You can find this in the book of Maccabees, First Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 52 to 61. All right, Al-Akim, Al-Wafiam. If you check the bulletin board in the hallway of school, if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, headband, and scarf that I'm not. All right, Sar, after you're done, we're going to turn and face the east. All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malachika.
Malachika.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baratazah.
Baratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Kal.
Ka.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakinawa.
Wasalakinawa.
Kabawafinawa.
Kabawathinawa.
Kasalak Yanawa.
Kasalak Yanawa.
Kabawaf Yanawa.
Kabawaf Yanawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tabaya Yanawa.
Tabya Yanawa.
Banasawan.
Banasan 1.
Above.
Above.
Hashayanawa.
Hawashayanawa.
Hawashayanawa. Salaki. Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Malakwas.
Malakwas.
Wala
Wala Power.
La Yanyan.
La Walayim. Amen. All right, the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
All right, you want to do the next one, sir?
Yes.
The prayer for the power in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
Nathanael.
Nathanael.
Haka.
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 La Parah.
La Pa'a.
Ka
Ka Makala.
Waka Marawa.
Waka Malawa.
Haka.
Haka.
La Tahar.
La Tahar.
Ha Matazarian.
Ha Matazarian.
Haka.
Haka.
Ha Hakim.
La Hakim.
Ha Mafiam.
Ha Mafiam.
Haka.
Haka.
Ara.
Al Kawath.
Al-Karash.
Al Kawath.
Al-Karash.
Al Kawath.
Hatama'ala.
Hatamala.
Lagarshan.
Lagarshan.
Bahashem Yahushai.
Bahashem Yahushai. The water among. All right, then prayer for the power. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
So be it. This is the prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Yahushai. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha Allah. Wahabayath. Wayabayath. Saparium. Barak. Bahashem Yahushai. The water among. All right, we're going to translate that. The English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us and Israel and the school. Shapar Napash. Shapar Napash. Shapar Napash. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The water among. Last one.
This is the blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Maka Allah.
Wa Miyaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabaya.
Matazaba'ah.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat Yahana.
Ha Alawatiyam.
Ha Alawatiyam.
Ha Sazarayim.
Ha Sarayim.
Ha Kazayayim.
Ha Kasayayim.
Ha Kayayayim.
Ha Kasayayim.
Wa Wafiyam.
Wa Wafiyam.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. The water among. All right. The English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels. Commanding General
Commander
Yahana. The general.
The
captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
All right.
Sorry.
It's a turn. In Israel, we're going to get one quick courtesy salute. In Israel, Madam Shabbat. Amadim. Barak.
Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barak Thumb.
Yahweh Ty. Sorry, we're gonna turn and face the sisters. All right. Men of Israel, we're gonna give the sisters one quick courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Madam Barak,
Yahweh Shamal Al Thabah Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh class is missed.
All right, no time Christ. All right, the waterfall on the downfield when you come.
No problem, sir.
Appreciate his word.
I'll be from now on.